welcome to the Christmas Assembly from Ellen Parish Church. My name is Alistair Bruce and I'm minister in Ellen Parish Church. Christmas means all sorts of things to all sorts of different people, and we are going to have a little bit of a think about what Christmas means to Christians and what Christmas means to you. So we've got a song for you now. It's called Down to Earth and it's a fishy music song, and Nicola's going to show you the actions to the song, but don't sing it. You're not allowed to sing it, but Nicola will show you the actions. You can do all sorts of actions.
Hi, I'm Nicola. We are going to do a couple of songs today, fishy music ones. I love fishy music. We can't sing them together, but we can do some signing. So we've got a bit of Makaton and a little bit of British Sign Language thrown in as well. So for the first one, Down to Earth, the main ones you're going to want to know are for the chorus, which goes, He is, which is a sign for Jesus, because we're talking about Jesus. He is down to earth. He is down to earth. The one who changed the world forever, so it's like you're holding the world and you turn it upside down, is down to earth. Okay, we try it. He is down to earth. He is down to earth. The one who changed the world forever is down to earth. Okay, through the verses, whenever we're talking about the baby, we've got the baby. Sometimes he wears a crown, sometimes he wears a crown of thorns. It's thinking a little bit about the Easter story there, because it's an amazing song, takes us right through from him being born in a dirty stable. He's laid on a bed of hay. There's welcoming in some visitors, and we've got a sign for Christmas, which is that you're holding the baby and you, with your thumb, put a halo on his head. So it looks a little bit like mixing. It's not mixing. It's a halo on his head. Okay, the very first Christmas day. Okay, so you can follow me in some of the actions, but you've got that he is down to earth already down. Let's try it together. No singing.
To
Thank you, Nicola, for leading us in those actions, and thank you to the band for playing the song for us. We're going to hear the first Christmas story now told by Peter and by Pam, and it comes from a special book to Christians that's called the Bible. There are lots of feelings in these stories, so keep an eye out for how folks are feeling in the story, and then at the end of the stories, after Pam and Peter have told you them, your teacher is going to pause the video so that you can have a chat about the emotions, the feelings that have come up.
Hello everyone, and it's time for our story today. And I don't know if you can see that, it's one of my decorations, little glass angel who lights up. And the story today features a shining angel. So let's get down to it. Mary sang a little song to herself as she swept and tidied the house in Nazareth. She was so happy. She was thinking about her wedding day. Mary was going to marry Joseph. How kind he is, she thought, and how clever at making things. Joseph made doors, he made tables and chairs. He was a carpenter. Mary was so busy with her thoughts that she jumped when she heard the voice. She turned to look, and her eyes grew round with surprise, for there, by the door, stood a shining angel. Mary knew about angels. God sent them. When she had something special to say, but she'd never expected to see one. Angel Gabriel stood there a moment. He didn't want to frighten her. I bring good news, Mary, the angel said gently. God has a wonderful plan for you. You're going to have a baby, a very special baby, and his name is Jesus. He will be called God's promised king. God himself will be the father. But I don't understand, Mary said. God will take care of everything, Angel Gabriel. Nothing is too hard for him. Everything thought that cousin Elizabeth would never have a baby, but she will very soon. Her baby too is part of God's plan. Mary's eyes opened wide in wonder. I should be glad to do whatever God wants, she said. Then, as swiftly as he had come, Angel Gabriel was gone. Mary rubbed her eyes. Had she really been talking to an angel? She was bursting to tell someone. I'll go and see Elizabeth, Mary said. She's sure to understand. Zechariah saw an angel too, Elizabeth said, when Mary had unpacked and they were sitting down together. He came to tell us about our baby and how God has chosen you to be the mother of the promised king. Suddenly Mary felt all bubbly with joy, so happy that she began to sing. Dear God, how great you are, how glad you make me. Everyone will know how you have blessed me, though I'm no one special. For you have done great things for me. You have come to help your people, as you promised long ago. After her visit, Mary went home. God told Joseph all about Mary's special baby, and soon they were married.
The story I'm about to tell you is called The Very Special Baby. Let's read it. In the faraway city of Rome, Emperor Augustus needed money. Write down the names of all the people in every country that I rule, he said. I want to make sure that they pay my tax. The emperor's order went out way across the sea to the far-off land where Mary and Joseph lived. We must go to Bethlehem, Joseph said, to put our names on the emperor's list. It was a long way. Joseph was worried about Mary. Her baby was due soon, but they had to go. When they got to Bethlehem, the town was full of people. There wasn't one spare room. There wasn't one spare bed, not anywhere. Even the inn was full. But Mary's baby was coming soon. They had to find somewhere to stay. There was only one place left. The place where the animals slept. They got there just in time. Very, very soon, Mary's baby was born. There was no place for him to sleep except a manger where the animals were fed. Joseph filled it with clean straw while Mary wrapped her baby tight. Safe in the manger, little Jesus slept. That's our story about the birth of Jesus.
Thanks, Pam, and thanks, Peter. There were lots and lots of emotions at that first Christmas. I wonder how Mary was feeling. Was she excited? Maybe she was a wee bit worried with being a new mum, but also knowing a little bit about who her little baby was going to be. I wonder how you thought Joseph was feeling about that. He's a new dad, but it's all really strange. And then some of you might know about the shepherds and the wise men. The shepherds saw huge angels in the sky. So, and in fact, the angel said, "Don't be afraid." So I think that the shepherds were probably pretty frightened when they saw a huge big angel shining in the sky. And then there was the wise men. The wise men were told that they were going to find a star. So they'd be maybe excited about finding the star and going on a long journey. But they also met a scary king. And so they might have been a wee bit worried about what that king was saying to them, or what that king was going to do. Loads and loads of emotions. I wonder what the donkey was feeling. Anyway, I wonder how you're feeling about Christmas. Well, we're going to have a little look at a video of how I've been feeling about Christmas. And at the end of that video, your teacher's going to pause it and you can have a chat about all of the different emotions that I've felt thinking about Christmas, and then you can have a chat about whether you have some of the same emotions or whether you have some different emotions and how you're feeling about Christmas. That's what Christmas is all about. Is this what Christmas is all about? Is this what Christmas is all about? Okay folks, we're going to sing together someone's birthday followed by Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. After 3, 1, 2, 3.
Oi! You're not allowed to do singing this year!
This is what Christmas is all about. In all the emotions of Christmas, we can start to wonder, what is this Christmas thing all about? I think that maybe some of the folks at the first Christmas would be asking that question. What is this Christmas thing? What is this thing that's happened all about? Well, for Christians, it's about knowing that God is close to us, that God is near to us, that God didn't stay remote away somewhere else, but came close to us and came to be with us, became a human to experience what it's like to be a human and to live with us and to get to know us. So First Ellen Girls Brigade have put together a video of a fishy music song that's all about that. It's called God Beside. And so Nicola is going to show you the actions for that, and then Ellen Girls Brigade are going to lead us in that song.
Our second song today is another fishy music one called God Beside. And your main actions for this one, your main signs, we're going to put God here and us here, but he doesn't stay here. This song celebrates God behind, God beside, God ahead. Can you do that with me? God behind, God beside, God ahead. And it's going to go through lots of different times in our lives. I'll run through a little bit of the first verse just to give you an idea. Can you do a big stretch? When I wake up in the morning in my bed, God behind, God beside, God ahead. When I'm eating up my breakfast, bacon and egg, God behind, God beside, God ahead. What a special breakfast, eh? When I'm going on a summer holiday, maybe on a plane, or maybe you'd rather be walking up a hill, God behind, God beside, God ahead. When I'm opening my presents Christmas Day, God behind, God beside, God ahead. And the chorus says, in the sunshine, in the rain, in the laughter, and in the pain, ow. And then we put our God finger and our finger together, with us in the morning, I bet you know that saying, with us in the day, with us in the evening, always, always. Now in between, you might want to do some clicking. It goes kind of do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Might want to do some clicking, might want to do some clapping. When Fishy Music do this song, they always get their recorders out, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. But we're not supposed to play wind instruments in the school just now. But you could maybe try, but don't make the sounds. But clicking and clapping are safe enough. It goes through some other times when it feels like you've been left out on your own. I bet you felt like that in the playground sometimes. When there are no cards or letters, no one phones. When you fall out with your friends, feeling sad. When somebody in your family drives you mad. And always back with this sign, God behind, God behind, God beside, God ahead. So with the First Ellen Girls Brigade, we're going to give it a go.
When I wake up in the morning in my bed, God behind, God beside, God ahead. When I'm eating up my breakfast, bacon and egg, God behind, God beside, God ahead. When I'm going on a summer holiday, God behind, God beside, God ahead. When I'm opening my presents Christmas Day, God behind, God beside, God ahead. In the sunshine and the rain, in the laughter and in the pain, yeah, with us in the morning, with us in the day, with us in the evening, always, when it feels like you've been left out on your own, God behind, God beside, God ahead. When there are no calls or letters, no one phones, God behind, God beside, God ahead. When you fall out with your friends, feeling sad, God behind, God beside, God ahead. When somebody in your family drives you mad, God behind, God beside, God ahead. In the sunshine and the rain, in the laughter and in the pain, yeah, with us in the morning, with us in the day, with us in the evening, always, always, with us in the morning, with us in the day, with us in the evening, always.
Thank you to the First Ellen Girls Brigade for leading us in that brilliant song. Well, I'm really excited that Christmas is about to be here. I'm really excited that it reminds me that God is with me. And I'm also excited that we get to celebrate that, and there's a whole lot of stuff that goes on at the church at this time of year to help us celebrate that. So we've got a holiday club day online that will be talking a little bit about that. We've also got a nativity trail going around the church where you can scan some codes, and it'll let you hear some Christmas carols, and there's some puzzles and things to find on that as well. We've got our Christmas services. We've got some that are online and some that are in person as well in the church building. So there's lots and lots of stuff to help us to celebrate and to remember all about God coming down as a human being at Christmas time. And so I hope that you find some joy over your Christmas holidays, and I'm hoping that I'll see you once the holidays are over, where we might be able to think a little bit about who that baby Jesus grew up into. Now, I'm sure there's chocolate left in my advent calendar. I'm going to go and see if I can find it. Have a great day.